Welcome to Scattered, the podcast that's all over the map in the best way possible. From pro wrestling to pop culture, from mental health to the Buffalo Bills, and everything in between. If it's interesting, we're talking about it. And now, here's your host, the king of variety, the master of ADD, and the guy who proves being all over the place can be awesome, Brian Fink.
Welcome, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. This is Scattered. I am your host, Brian Fink, and today we are talking all about Turkey Day. We're talking about Thanksgiving, what we are thankful for this year, and of course, for me, it's a day to cook a delicious meal. We do all the traditional stuff. It's usually turkey and stuffing, and I'll do a green bean casserole. I have usually some other vegetable and biscuits. Just your standard Thanksgiving, nothing too special with the food. But Thanksgiving has always been, to me, my favorite holiday. I don't know what it is, if it's the anticipation of Christmas coming, or if it's the start of the winter and the idea of snow coming. But I remember as a kid, the smells of the kitchen when my mom and my dad were cooking, my brothers and I watching the parade every year, looking at the floats. And now I get to do that with my daughter. We get to watch the parade together. We still get to cook, and there's those delicious smells. It's awesome. It's so much fun, and I love it. I am curious, though, guys, what are you thankful for this year? For me, the big thing that comes to mind is my brother had his heart transplant this year. Now, my brother is 42 years old. Him and I were both born with what's called aortic stenosis. So the aortic valve in our hearts didn't open up wide enough and didn't pump enough blood. I have a mechanical valve in my heart, and my brother, unfortunately, his heart just got worse and worse and worse. And this year, two major events happened. One was he went critical. He actually died. We had to resuscitate him and bring him back to life. Thank God the local EMTs came and they were able to do that. My father and I did CPR. And then he had to have his entire heart replaced. Now, he's only 42 years old. It was, without a doubt, one of the scariest things that has ever happened in our family, and definitely the scariest thing I've ever seen. My older brother is my hero in a lot of ways. He's going to be on the show. We're going to go back and forth a lot. We bicker. We look like twins who are 4 years apart. The only difference is I'm better looking and smarter and funnier. He just has more credentials, but that really doesn't mean anything. But he is here. And to me, that is the most amazing thing in the world. It's what I am definitely most thankful for this year. Also, changing gears to something a little bit lighter, I'm thankful that I get to be with my wife, with my daughter, with my dad and my brother this year for Thanksgiving. We're going to keep it kind of small, keep it low key, but we'll watch football. There's 3 really lousy games on this year. There's Detroit, who are going to just completely run over the Bears. Detroit is amazing, and I'm actually hoping, and this will be a fight I'll have with my brother, who's a diehard Eagles fan, but I'm hoping Detroit wins the NFC completely this year. I would love for Detroit to win the NFC. So there's Detroit versus Chicago. Then it's followed up by the very lackluster Giants against the even more lackluster Cowboys in an NFC East showdown. I am very much looking forward to eating dinner at that time and not having to watch that game, because I think the real loser is anyone that has to sit through that garbage. And then the final game of the night is going to be Green Bay versus Miami. And my dad is a huge Dolphins fan, which is funny because I'm a big Bills fan. And for anyone who follows football, you know that they are division rivals. I am hoping Green Bay smashes Miami. It would be a very thankful Thanksgiving for me for that to happen. Other than that, guys, Thanksgiving is the start of the holiday season. Like I said, there's Christmas is to follow, New Year, the New Year, New Me thing. Hopefully this Scattered podcast will, really pick up in 2025. But I'm looking forward to definitely celebrating having that nice turkey that my brother will cook, having him there, which is the biggest blessing of them all. This year, I want you guys to hold your family tight. It sounds cliched, it sounds stupid, it sounds trope, but it's true, man. You never know what's going to happen. You never know when this will be your last Thanksgiving together. So, from myself and from the Scattered family to yours, have a safe, wonderful, and happy Thanksgiving. We're going to talk again real soon, but I wanted to get the message out there. Be thankful. Enjoy your family. Put aside petty differences, political differences, whatever the case may be. You never know when you're going to have your last Thanksgiving together. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Until we talk again, stay scattered.